Howdy folks, this is Fanor and thank you for spending time together with me on the internets. So, got another episode of our Portugal playthrough going on. Just gonna take a minute to refresh myself. But what we're doing, I think we had sent them down to Cusco. Yep, there they go. Yeah, we're gonna continue our wars in Mexico and eventually gobble all that up. Probably pretty quick. The only danger is we gotta give them time to core what they take. Because if we don't, they're gonna have all sorts of rebellions and stuff like that. Let's take a look and see if we can push any wars. Okay. So England is going for Canada. We've got the East Coast. Spain is very likely to beat us into Louisiana. We might try to grab that single province and then do some wars and leapfrog Castile there. I think that's what we'll definitely do with one of our colonists. Where are our colonies? How are they doing? Okay. So we are almost done with one. We've got the army coming down to do Cusco and establish our nation in Peru. They're expanding. Brazil is doing pretty nicely, although I don't know where the hell their army is. So, France is kind of keeping to themselves up with Mali. We've eventually got to do some sort of war in Africa or something like that. Oh yeah, and we desperately need to build up our navy big time to get them. Oh, 50 ships worth. That is going to be muy caro. Okay, so this can go heal up and, I guess begin protecting trade where? Safi. Okay, so let's build. Well, shoot, maybe we should upgrade what we already have first. Oh yeah, that's very expensive. Okay, so we're making a lot of money, that's good. And I guess because we want to get on those missions that give us cores, we're gonna start by building the new ships before upgrading the old. So we'll do maybe 5 at a time. Fernando Po a full colony now? They are. So we no longer need that guy. Our manpower is looking very good, although, wow, up to almost 40,000. I think we started around 20, so we've basically doubled our available manpower, which is good, and we're about half full on it, which is also good. We've got to core all of our new African conquests. Wait for war exhaustion to go down a bit. This is becoming troubling. Let's maybe see if we can ditch this guy. I'd really like to get a, not a theologian, but the missionary, I think, is the one that gives you the conversion bonus. So we could save a few ducats a month getting rid of him. How is our rebellion, though? yeah, we're going to have some pretty big African rebellions to deal with. So getting rid of that guy who reduces our national unrest is kind of a pain, but so is having, you know, a third of our land be Sunni, which we don't want, and those are very long conversion times. I guess we're going to have to start firing dudes and hoping for a missionary and deal with the rebellions, because we've got the manpower for it. We're not going to have another war with Morocco for quite a while. How long here? 1545. Almost, yeah, like 14 years until our next war with Morocco. Still nothing to really do in Europe proper. England is doing very well. Castille and Aragon are doing well. I'd like to see the Ottomans start getting stomped a little bit. That's interesting. Ferrara has gotten some land on the east. They're doing pretty well for starting out as what I think is a one province minor. So they're doing okay. Poor little Theodoro is still hanging on. They're basically the only Christians left in that part of the world. I guess we got some Orthodox ones here, but I guess they're Orthodox as well, okay. Alright, so looking good. These guys are, oh yeah, they're exploring northeastern Pacific. So let's go ahead and unpause and get to it. Arequipa should be finishing up any second, at which point we're going to go grab Ishinoka. Let's see about our tech. We can grab the admin tech. Make sure we stay ahead of time. We're getting corruption because of all that overextension, so that's fine. It's very low. It'll go away once we have cored up our African territories. So textile manufactory is a new building, but it only applies in places that make wool or cloth. So let's see. Yeah, we could put one in Tangier and it would give us a lot of income, but we need 526 ducats to do it. Okay, there is Arequipa. So we will grab Ishinoka. And then as soon as our colonial guy is done warring on Cusco, we will have him head back up to there and take on some of the North American Indian tribes. And we'll basically rotate him back and forth, expanding in South and North America. How are we doing here with this? Do we want to change any of that? I guess Sao Tome, we can make a state. And there goes the first of several African rebellions. So we're going to have these guys regain their morale, which will take a few months. Okay, what's going on here? Guayaquil against Chimu. I'm not sure where Chimu is. Oh, they're trying to go on there. Yikes. Okay. I mean, we've pretty much got to join. It's our big ally. But I'm gonna make them basically do all the fighting on their own. I'm not gonna actually help because we need to do the same thing for Cusco. Oh, looks like the Castilians took care of my rebellion for me. Thank you, guys. Mighty what are ya? Oh yeah, and we were trying to get a missionary too, so hopefully we luck out and get one because these conversion timers are not the greatest. So I guess we will, I mean, we may as well start with the shortest. Oh, before we were even able to get anyone up there. Okay, that's fine. We need to pay better attention to that. So this time, they're probably going to destroy our colony. So we'll build some infantry there and get them over there. We've got transport ships ready to go. And we can also grab military tech. Increase both of our military units' combat stats, which is nice. So we're doing very well on our tech. Now we're gonna, for a few years, have some time to build on this quantity ideas, which will hopefully help. In fact, we don't get a naval limit out of that, do we? I hope not. Okay, good. I don't want that guy. And then where did we want to do our next colonization? I guess Colonial California we can work on. And we're gonna have to take some pretty crappy land. Probably deal with some rebellions, but yeah, that's fine. So we'll send one guy there. Basically, the more colonial nations you have, the better. They've just got a ton of vassals, I think. Yeah, so. I think Yucatan is, well, let's see. How about you? Itza's by itself. So let's grab Coron Tlapanek, which will be our next war in Mexico. And I think we're gonna ambush. Well, are you guys at war with someone? Charca, they are. Interesting. Okay. So I'm gonna declare war on you guys for Cusco. And ambush, a chunk of their army to start the war. Kind of a little underhanded by us, but that's okay. Okay, our theologian died, so there goes our choice there anyway. Okay, what do we got here? Well, now wait a minute. Who? Caravel and Cog. Oh, we must have captured it or something. Okay, so we're gonna take the Cog out of there and have the Cog go join our military fleet. And every month we've got to check those advisors and see who we get. Okay, trade crisis, huh? We get a ton of our... It's just a year's worth of income versus some Diplo power, but we're flush on Diplo power, so I guess we'll spend 25 and try to alleviate it, cutting down on the impact of it. So, that's okay. I kind of like him, but boy, we really need that missionary rather than a theologian. So, sorry, buddy. Combine those. And I'm going to build another 5 light ships to protect trade and work on our mission. Excuse me. Okay. Protect the trade of Sevilla. What's going on up here? Oh, they got one of our enemies has a little army up there, so I guess the Castilians are going to try to fight Chimu, so we can hopefully, I think they're probably going to be able to get 5 territories from Chimu, so Chimu looks like they have 1, 2, 3, 4, so yeah, they could get their colonial nation established completely. Yeah, so do we have a guy on the way there? We do. Okay, so we're gonna get our 1,000 men up into Ishinoka so we don't lose the colony again. Definitely don't want the artist. And we're gonna combine that with our military fleet. And we're gonna get you back to drilling and mothball the fort to get a little more money. Oh boy, that's big income. 25 ducats a month. Nice. Did I already do this? Yes, I did. Him. Okay, I think we're just gonna ignore our Cape of Good Hope unrest because I don't think they're very likely to rebel down there anyway. Like, yeah, it would be just them, the Portuguese particularists. Yeah, we'll try to deal with that. Well, hopefully that won't bite us in the bottom. Inflation reduction, we're getting pretty unlucky there. Okay, let us do the Northeast Pacific. We'll get the rest of the coast of the western United States. I guess Genoa is pissed at us for some reason. Probably just trying to outcompete us in trade, I would think. Another inflation guy, don't want him. We need to get our third colony going somewhere too. So where to do that? Oh yeah, we were going to work on Colonial California. And there is another rebellion for us to deal with. Well, actually, it looks like the Spaniard or the Castilians may handle that for us. So I think that's where they're going. Looks like. So we'll let the Spaniards take care of that. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. We're going to get our other diplomat working on threatening countries again. And we should be fabricating a claim against someone. We're fighting in Cusco now. We've got one in Mexico. When our conquistador is free, we're going to explore some of this land. You know, maybe we even hire a guy right now to do it. Get a second conquistador. Quite good. So we will have him explore those lands, and then we will start fabricating a claim on one of them. Another inflation guy. We don't want you. But what we do want is another 5 light ships. So we'll build these ones on the African coast, I guess. There we go. We are really pulling in the money. Clergy losing power. We should actually probably do another one of those oh yeah, we gotta wait for the rebels to die before we can do the land grab. That's fine. Really unlucky. Give us that missionary. Come on. Cusco is going to be working on taking over our land there, but that's fine. They really can't do much about it. There we go. Finally got our missionary, who ironically is a, I guess he's Catholic, with the name Malik ibn Muhammad. I don't know about that, but we'll take him. So that should really, yeah, you remember our timers here were like 144 months, so that has made our conversion dramatically faster. So we can convert Africa to Catholicism. And it looks like we're beginning to get our, yeah, all of this overextension is going to be gone pretty quick. We just have one, we got 2 cannons. I guess we could go for some more cannons. Although I don't really want to pay for them with the army of Cusco right there, so you gotta remember to build some more cannons for this army. And there we go with all of our coring. So just one left. Come on, guys, breach those walls, do something nice. Okay, so what do we got here? We got, oh boy, a huge federation. And another huge federation. So, yeah, that can't really fabricate a claim on them at the moment. Or rather we could, but we can't follow it up with the war. And it looks like Castile may end up winning their war before ours, because Cusco is taking a while. So what do we want to explore next? We can go for the... I mean, I guess it really doesn't matter. We're not going to be over here for a while. So let's go with the Southwest Pacific over here. We should get the Australian coastline and whatnot. Now, come on, Cusco. You guys can do better than that. Oh yeah, they've got a 20,000 strong army, which is a lot of people, even if it's, you know, kind of primitive, low tech. We are pumping up our navy. Anyone not a vassal of Teotihuacan? Teotihuacan? Where is Tzotzil? Okay, so Itza, Tzotzil, and Miskito, I think, is them. So, yeah, we're gonna fabricate a claim on Itza, because that'll let us grab a few of the smaller Mexican ones without too much of a hassle. Okay, yeah, we'll definitely make our cardinal a close minister, which gives us some more conversion power, which is one of the big things we're after, because we want to get, yeah, now we're down to about 2 years or less to convert most of our provinces. So we definitely want to do that. Looks like England is basically all but wiped Scotland. That minor trade crisis we had is resolved. Castile is warring much faster against their natives than we are. The stupid fort in Cusco is really screwing us. We're going to start now that we have much faster progression from the top down. And we're going to build another 5 light ships off the Portuguese coast. Okay, so they're slowly but surely working on Cusco, but they have been there a while. Okay, so Austria is forcing some of their smaller neighbors to convert back to Catholicism from Protestantism, which frankly is fine. What do we got here? We got one center, two center. Oh, they got rid of a center of Reformation doing that. So, yeah, that's nice. Whenever a center of Reformation is removed, that's permanent. So it loses. I think they continue converting people until 1600-ish or something like that. So that will dramatically slow the spread of Protestantism throughout Germany, basically ensuring that more of Europe remains Catholic. And as we've decided to remain Catholic, that is good for us because you get various, diplomatic bonuses and whatnot with people who follow your same religion. So what are we looking at here? We want to make Algiers a state. Boom. And we want to make Central Morocco a state. Boom. And we want to make the Barbary Coast a state. So that's we got quite a bit of admin power to spend coring this area now. That's fine though, because we're pretty far ahead. Yeah, we got 10 years. So we're gonna spend some of our stuff coring up Africa slowly. There we go. Water shortage. That's what we like to see. So Cusco will still continue holding out for a while. Looks like we've got a revolt in Annaba. Our Castilian friend's going to help with us. Looks like possibly not this time. So we will walk our guys over there ourselves. Okay, that kind of sucks. We lost our new territory, and it takes our guy almost a year to get there. A little over a year, actually. Finish the siege. Come on, guys. I think that's maxed out. Yeah, we just got to have to deal with that 42%. Finally. Okay. So we're gonna grab this land first because we know their army is somewhere to our north. So we're gonna siege down the south. Looks like a regent is ruling England for the time being. Holy Roman Empire is having some religious difficulties, which is to be expected. There is our trade fleet, which we are going to expand. Those guys. So our trade fleet alone is pretty tough at this point. We got 18 ships in it and another 26 warships, even if most of them are troop transports. So how are we doing with our naval force limit? We got about 30 left to go, and we got 5 building. So we're doing awesome with our income, so we're gonna build a bunch. We're gonna build 10 more. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So another 1 or 2 rounds of building, and we should be sitting pretty. Austria annexed Hungary. Nice, good for them. And probably Bohemia should not be far behind. So when they annex Bohemia, Austria will be a big boy in its own right. And how do they get on with Poland? Are they friends with Poland? Not really. But they're not enemies with them either. Poland doesn't like England. Interesting. Okay. And Denmark has been, it looks like, fighting some wars with its former vassal Sweden, who broke free pretty early on in the game. I haven't really been paying too much attention to Scandinavia. Okay, we have finished working on the Nava, so back to Tangiers for you. And who's next? Okay, we're gonna have one in Kabylia and one in Tlemcen. So, I mean, we may as well park them right there because there's gonna be 2 revolts on his way back to Tangiers to deal with. Both of which should pop up pretty much any time. Okay, so we're slowly learning about the interior of South America. Just gonna wait for a few hundred, I think, admin points and do that all in one chunk. Where are you going? Should head up there. You guys head up there. So it looks like, who did we lose? Oh, we lost our consort, I guess. Yeah, that must be a bug or something, because like when that guy dies, he's not dying here. So we're able to just remake him a general every time. And he has the same stats every time, so it's clearly the same dude. So probably a bug, I'm guessing. Yeah, anytime we're actually gonna move this guy in between the 2 rebellions and get aught, because we don't want to repress it. Actually, I think we can just provoke it, can't we? I think that's a new feature now where you can provoke the... Oh, we can't do it while at war. Well, that sucks. Okay, well, definitely royal marriage with England. Our legitimacy is coming up. It was kind of in the tank when we had Maria take the throne. And what else do we need to be doing? We got enough for Pope bonus. Do we need anything? We've already got that. We already got that. So I guess we'll just accumulate Pope power for now. $23 ships in our light fleet. Yep, our light ships are now 25% of our total navy, and we got, I believe that's 10 more, so we're at 74, so we need 22 more light ships. Let's go ahead and pay for another 12 right now if we can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that'll put us very close to completion there once all those boats are finished, which will take a year or so. Building a lot of boats in Portugal this year. Yeah, why not? It doesn't seem to cost us anything, and we gain nobility influence and make the Dinopolis family happy with us. So we'll go ahead and do that. Okay, he's gonna go. There's one of the two revolts I was talking about. So hopefully around the time they're killing those people, they'll revolt in Cabilia, and then we'll be revolt free for at least a bit. Okay, so there is one revolt crushed. Yeah, they're only mad in the Cape of Good Hope because of that event we had, and that will expire before their event actually takes form, hopefully, anyway. So Guaycura is developing nicely. Once we get one fully developed province here, we'll be able to, build troops, preventing having to deal with any of those rebellions. So that will be nice. Is that Louis? Yeah, okay. So I didn't realize that one was Louisiana too, or I would have taken it. So Castile has got most of the coast of Louisiana. So I guess I'm gonna do a claim on the North American Indians just because I don't really have much I can do with that extra diplomat. Okay, so that is going to be the new colonial nation for Castile, almost certainly. I'm not taking Cusco's peace offer. Oh, they have to core it. That's right. Yeah, they're still gonna beat us though because we only have 3, and we're not done with this war in Cusco yet. So that's unfortunate, but we're really gonna grab. Cusco is the biggest nation in South America, it appears. So we'll work on Meknes. Explore the Southwest Pacific coast. Ships are coming along. Okay, so we will send him back to Fez and continue their drilling. Okay, Ishinoka is complete. And there's nothing left to colonize there, so we will continue grabbing the California coast. core another couple of our African provinces. Ah, there's their army again. Okay. So hopefully we can finish. I don't even know how much bigger Cusco is down here, but every time I come south, it seems that they've got some more. Okay, look. Oh, geez. Yeah, this is Elizabeth I, so it's a famous historical ruler that some nations get, and she's basically perfect at everything. Yikes. So England is going to be having a nice next 50 years or so. Okay, the Grand Banks of Newfoundland. It's a fish supply thing, so it's going to make fish cheaper, salt more expensive. A new pope under the control of Naples, which is basically fine. So why don't you wait there, and we'll grab our new ships. What am I looking at here? Caravel and a... We got another cog. Okay. Oh. That's why. Okay, so that was our patrol ship, so we'll restart him patrolling. Okay, so a giant trade fleet we have now. And we've got, I think that was 12 more. We'll wait for those 12 to be, well, maybe not. Maybe we'll do a final 10. So if we got 12 more, that puts us to 86. I guess we need 9 more. Let me count these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I think we need 9 more ships to fill us up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so when all these ships are done, we're done with our massive naval expansion project, which should... Actually going to check the ledger here. We're going to check out navies. Who's got the largest navy in the world? We've got the 3rd largest, and we're building like 20 more. So we're basically going to have the largest navy in the world, although we're going to be almost entirely light ships and transports. England has got 17 heavy ships. So England could probably beat us in a naval conflict, but they're our best ally. Well, maybe Castile is technically our best ally, but England is our longest ally. Ooh, Castile has laid claim to the throne of England. So if Elizabeth happens to die, Castile will assume the throne of England. And that would cause a messy, messy war. I guess I would support Castile because... yeah, if they had the thrones of Aragon, Castile, and England, that would probably make them the most powerful nation in the world, honestly. How far does Cusco go? Wow. Castile is going on Huanca. I'm not sure where they are. So yeah, Castile's trying to grab up northern Peru, basically as quickly as they can. So, you know, I guess that's fine. We're not going to be the sole power of Peru like we had hoped, but it is what it is. And it looks like we finally have gotten to the end of the Cusco lands. Yep, okay. So that's a very nice trait for our heir Felipe, who is a pretty good guy, 642. We're basically gonna turn them around and send them to Chichas. We just want to know who these guys are in case we want to, you know, fabricate a claim on them or something like that. Okay, so we want to grab those ships. Those ships. Okay, how many more ships are we building? I think that's our final 9. Let's check our trade income. Oh yeah, we're up to 60% and almost 40 ducats a month through trade. So we'll check the ledger again and see. We might be the, can we do that? Trade? Yeah, we can look at trade. So we are by far the biggest traders in the world. We're basically twice the size of number 2. Our mercantilism is not the highest. There's geez, a whole page of people higher than us, despite all those heart is more important than iron events that we used to get. So interesting. But we're raking in way more money than trade, way more money from trade than anyone else on Earth at the moment, which is very good for us. Let's check and see how we're doing. Oh yeah, we wanted to build a manufactory, but we need 540. So we will wait a couple months. Okay, so we should be able to wipe Cusco's army, occupy that land, and that will finally be the end of this war. Boy, Cusco was huge. Damn. I wonder if we can, let's see if they'll just give us all their land. Yeah, they basically will. Okay, so, we don't care about any of that aggressive expansion. We do care about the overextension, but as soon as we get 2 of them cored, we'll form a new nation and hand off that work to them. So we don't care about Morocco, we don't care about, I mean, we care a little bit about Mexico. We don't necessarily want a Mexican coalition against us. The Mamluks are pretty pissed at us for some reason. But yeah, we're going to end that war there. And we're going to core. Just double check that both of these are in the area. We'll core Cuero and Moyobamba. And then Colonial Peru will be a thing for Portugal. Have we been at war? Yeah, we were at war with Chimu because of Castile. So, yeah, I guess that is it for us in South America at this point. So now we're gonna walk our bad selves back up to Mexico and do another Mexican war. I thought I had been doing something on forming a claim up here. I guess we're going to pull the guy off Austria and get him doing a claim up there. Okay, so looks like we found some gold in Huancavelica. Very nice. And let us do the... Where do we want to go now? We'll do the Southeast Pacific first, just because I know there's more land there. And yeah, we've got all the western territory of the US up to Alaska discovered. Oh, I need to have... Oh, shoot. I have not had our third colonist going for a while. That was a mistake. So we will send him there. Is this a colony yet? Not quite. So yeah, that was a big mistake. You know, this one is 270 done. Yeah, we missed out on a quarter of a new colony by not paying attention there. And we're gonna build a spy network on them. Maybe after the Mexican War, we go up and fight a North American war, and then probably back down to South America. Okay, so we're finding heathen temples in our South American land. And yeah, we're gonna destroy that because we're good Catholics. So learn about Jesus, guys. Come on. And we wanted Moyobamba, so there is our second corps, and we don't need to worry about any of those expenditures. Very nice. We do need to worry about those two, so we need another 80, it looks like. Still got plenty of time. Castile broke their alliance with us? Ooh. That is no bueno. Yikes. We may end up losing pretty much all of the New World to Castile over that. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Ooh, not good. So now we're in desperate need of a second very powerful ally. So who could we possibly even get? Yikes. I mean, maybe, I think I'm rivaling France, so they're right out. Yep. So, oh boy. Not good. I mean, maybe the Ottomans? You guys want to ally? No, they don't. How about Austria? Austria will. Barely. So excellent timing. Okay, so we want to definitely ally with Austria. Yikes. Okay, so on the bright side, our colonial possessions are way richer and better than Castile's. On the downside, the Castilian and Aragonese European land is way the hell better than ours. We're probably also going to need to do some forts. So where should we do forts? I guess I'd like one in Beira, but we're out of area for it. We're going to destroy this barracks and make a castle there. Make a castle in Braganza. Fez has got that castle going on. Alright, we really could use even another ally. Who are we dealing with here? We got England, Brittany, and Austria. I mean, maybe Savoy? Naples? Yeah, who are they even allied with? So England and Naples. Okay. I guess we can try to ally with Naples, because that will make it less likely for them to join against us. And we do have the Diplo slot for it. So we will royal marriage with Austria. And then ally with Naples. Boy, no bueno though. Damn Castilians and their greedy colonial ambitions. We had a perfect alliance going on for 100 years, and you get upset just because we took over half the New World from you. Come on, guys. Relax. Okay, so we are able to build an army there on the tip of Baja California. And we had another colonist sitting. I gotta pay better attention to that. This wasn't for so long though, I don't think. So we will send one there. Okay, so we're going to convert Kabylia. And I think that's it for the rest of our navy. So let's grab those fellows. Are we still building any ships? That might be it. So 100% of the force limit. And we are 2 shy, so I don't know if I miscounted. I think it's more likely that we gained further naval capacity. So let's build 2 more light ships. Actually, let's cancel that, get our money back. We're going to build 2 heavy ships. Even though that'll take almost 2 years each, we got to build up some strength if we're going to be dealing with Castille and Aragon. That is a powerful fleet in and of itself. So we're definitely going to continue protecting trade in Seville, because that is going to suck trade power away from the Castilians and towards us. Yeah, all over our Peruvian claims, it looks like. Jeez, you guys are jerks. Can I influence you? No, not really. But one thing we can do is, I probably should have been influencing you guys. How much does that cost? Yeah, that's fine. We're going to spend a little bit on influencing our colonial nations now, and that will increase their trust toward us and make them less likely to revolt in the future. And yeah, if they were not supporting us, we would have no chance versus Castile and Aragon. So that's going to be expensive for us, but that's okay. What are we looking at here? Okay, so we're fine on our rebellions. We got another 2.5 years before Peru will become its own nation. We'll do Dara, and we got 1 more in Oran, and then that will finish coring for us. Although, haha, Castile's getting their butts kicked, so they're losing all of New Granada. So that would be wonderful, because if Wonka wins, then we can kind of come in and clean up and having Castile have one less New World nation supporting them could potentially make a big difference. So yes, we will Royal Marry Naples. Okay, so I think our next major expenditure is we're going to save up about 500 and modernize our navy, get all of our ancient ships that we've had for 100 years up to the latest designs and whatnot. You know, we've done things like invent cannons since we built those ships, so pretty important stuff. Oh, nice. One of our ruler's ancestors is proclaimed a saint. Te Deum. Gain 1 free stability. And as we're already at +1, we're not going to spend the stability to do that double trick again, so we'll just take the 1. And Castile revoked military access to us, which is fine. Basically, it's going to mean that we can't get back and forth from Mexico to Peru, though. So that's fine, though, because our army is already in their territory. They're going to get back to Mexico. And then pretty soon after, our Peruvian nation will form. And when the Peruvian nation forms, we can recruit a west coast of South America army there to deal with any of the remaining natives. So our ships were not protecting trade here. We're getting 58% of the trade. We'll see when the ships tick in this month what that goes for. Nice. So we go up 12% of the trade. And we're going to check the value of trade nodes. Seville is the most valuable trade node in the world, and we are taking 70% of it. So we're more valuable than Genoa, more valuable than Venice, more valuable than the English Channel. Pretty much due to our New World stuff going on, because like the Caribbean is going to be sending like huge amounts to there. Mexico is doing their bit to the Caribbean. Any of our guys, like Amazonas isn't really doing much, so Brazil or the Caribbean, well, we still kind of want them there. Tunis really isn't doing much. I mean, I guess that would be a good place to put a merchant, because we can ensure that the trade is going to Mexico. So Baja California is going to be our next merchant whenever we unlock that. Let's see when that's going to be. Do we have... Yeah, Rio de Plata needs 3 more colonies before they'll give us a free merchant. And they are continuing to expand on their own. So there's 1. Are any of these others? Yeah, there's 2. Okay, so another 10, 20 years... and Rio de Plata will take some more of that land and give us another free merchant. Oran is our last Algerian core. All of that stuff is going to go to our new nation. So boy, I wish they would hurry up and core that. And I also hope that Wonka is able to take all of Castile's Peruvian stuff from them, because that would be just great. That also means that, shoot, we got to we definitely got to start drilling him, and we now have an avenue of expansion in Europe, because we can fight Castile and Aragon on the land. And let's check out our army size and compare our armies. So, who do we have here? Does Castile count as a rival? No, they do not. So I guess we got to just do it alphabetically. Okay, so Aragon has, 24,000 troops. Castile has 40,000 troops, so we're dealing with 64,000. And we are way less than that, I think, 43,000. But we have the money and the land power to support a lot more. So what I think I'm going to do is actually construct a second Eastern Hemisphere army and maybe have them permanently stationed in Portugal. Keep one in Northern Africa, keep one in Portugal, combine the two if we need. And Castile is stretched fairly thin. I mean, they're almost as wide of colonizers as we are, so they've got to worry about protecting New Granada, protecting Castilian La Plata, all that stuff. So I actually think that we can potentially win a war. Let me see what would happen. I think if we declare on them, it's going to be messed up because we have multiple mutual allies. So like, yeah, England and Naples would go with... Basically, if one of us attacks the other, England and Naples will join the defender rather than the attacker. I think when this army gets back to Belize, we're also probably going to call the episode there. I may play a second one right afterward, though, because this is pretty interesting tonight. How are our colonies doing? So we're almost up there. Yeah, that takes them forever to get over here. So okay, growth in the business of embroidery. So gain some free production in Tangiers. That's nice. That is not so nice. I don't really know how we're going to deal with that. We don't have the ability to really get anyone there. I mean, I guess we can, build up 6,000 guys. I don't really want to spend that kind of manpower and money. I guess we kind of have to. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then do a 7th, 8th. Okay, so our armies are in place. If we go on Itza, who would come with us? Shiu, who is tiny, Tzotzil, who is tiny, and Mosquito. So yeah, that will be our next war, but for now we're going to call this episode, and I'm going to stretch my legs a little bit, and then probably come back and play a second. So thank you for watching my video. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more, and I hope everyone has a wonderful weekend. Take care.